Hey guys, Mr. Abyss here with Life is a Shonen. If you're enjoying the content on our channel, go ahead and like our video and subscribe to our channel. And if you want to go ahead and get updates whenever we put out a new video, go ahead and click that little bell down there as well. Enjoy! Hey guys, it's Mr. Abyss with Life is a Shonen, and we're here this week for a little bit different of a video than we normally do. I recently signed up for a new gym, and they use an application called the Mind Body app. On the Mind Body app, there's actually a few different services that are offered, or I guess connected to it, that give you coupons all the time. So I decided to randomly try something that I'd never heard about or seen before in my life. What was this, you ask? This was Cryotherapy. So I got a coupon for a $30 session. I didn't check to see how much the classes are individually while I was there, but I remember there were package deals that started from like $100 up to $400. So depending on the way you do it, it can be not so expensive. So what are the benefits of cryotherapy? It's supposed to help a lot with soreness of the muscles. So for people that work out or athletes, it's supposed to be a way to really increase your recovery time. Supposedly has benefits for things like arthritis. Pretty much from what I can tell, most diseases that deal with the muscles and the joints, this is supposed to be something that'll be beneficial for people that have issues there. So to do this as best as possible, I worked out for a week straight. I'm deadly sore before I went to this session. So I figured if I'm going to be able to find out if it actually does something, that would be the best time to do it, since I know from what I did experience the previous week, if it goes away in like a day, there is absolutely no way it was natural. This stuff actually helped. So I planned a day where we did legs, and from there we went to a cryotherapy center located in Vintage Park, Spring, Texas. So once we got inside, looked around, there was a lot of people hooked up to the compression machines where you put the sleeves on your legs or your arms or upper lower body, whichever you choose. So that's the first thing you see as you walk in and they greet you. And the people were very, very nice, super professional. The atmosphere of the place was great. It was bright. It looked like a very modern facility. So they take you in the back and they have you undressed to whatever you're comfortable undressing down to. So you can't go nude. So I went down to my underwear. They give you gloves, a headband, some socks, and booties to put on your feet to get your extremities covered, because I'm assuming in cold temperatures that's the first thing you're really worried about hurting. And the next thing is they take you up to the front of this glass, so it's like a big chamber, super bright inside, but it's almost windy, and you can see the swirling of like snow inside of it. So already your first impression is this chamber is super cold. So from what I was told, the temperatures at the top of Mount Everest can get about a negative 120 degrees. The inside of this chamber, however, gets to between negative 130 to negative 150. So it's probably the coldest, it is the coldest thing I've ever felt because it can't get colder here. So be ready for that. When you do get inside the chamber, they let you choose a song. They have speakers inside of there, so it's nice. You get to hear music while you slowly freeze to death. So they put you in the chamber, they close the door. You are able to push the door open if you want to get out and it's too much for you. So you don't have to worry about anything like that or being trapped in there. Man, that would be terrible. So for the first 30 seconds, it's okay. It's the coldest thing you've ever felt, but he tells you to move around a lot and so the blood's flowing, you're feeling okay. After about the 30-second mark, none of that matters anymore. You start to feel the prickling, like stinging sensations on your arms and your extremities. So I'm guessing that's the beginning stages of like going into frostbite or the body getting ready for it. So it feels a little uncomfortable, but it doesn't hurt or anything like that because you're still moving around and warming up a little bit. After about the 2-minute and 30-second mark, you're starting to have enough of it. Luckily, there's only 30 seconds left, and you hear the ding of the bell, stand in front of the door, and the person opens the chamber and releases it. When I came out, they measured the, ambient temperature of my upper body, which was 53 degrees. My lower body was 58 degrees. So your body gets, your body gets very, very cold after only 3 minutes of being inside the chamber, which would be expected for something that cold. After that, took you back, they got you redressed, and then I got to go for a part I didn't expect, the compression legging things. The best way to explain this is, the heart rate monitors in CVS or Walgreens or Eckerd's. Does anyone remember Eckerd's? That was a very long time ago. But they grab on your arm and they squeeze real heavily, and after a while they slowly let go. Well, it's that concept, but from the bottom of your leg all the way to the top of your thigh. So it'll squeeze your ankle, hold it for a while, let loose. Then it'll go up your shin, hold it for a while, let loose. Does that for about 15 minutes, up, down, the whole thing at the same time. and you really start to feel the blood flow pump down into your legs. I mean, they're throbbing. But it does feel pretty good, and overall, I think it's the right way to follow up a session in the cryotherapy chamber. It's been like 5 days since I had the cryotherapy session, and after the second day, my soreness was completely gone. Like I said before in the video, from what I experienced doing my workouts, it wouldn't have gone away that fast. I'd been extremely sore the whole entire week before that, so I do think the session had some benefits. I think if you were doing it long term, you would really start to see significantly more effects to your body. So I do recommend it to anybody if you have the time and you have the money. There are a lot of coupons out there. Give it a try. Why not? At least it's fun to do. I had a good time doing this. I hope you had a fun time watching. Bye-bye.